Oh, shut up!
Give me a treat.
He's so loud.
Hey there, this is TattleTail, a game made in 2016 that was really popular. It takes place around Christmas time in the 1990s, and it was picked up by some of the biggest content creators and got hundreds of videos made on it. In short, the game blew up, and could have gone on to be the next Five Nights at Freddy's or another mascot horror. But the creators decided to not capitalize on the success of TattleTail. This allows us to look back at TattleTail and have fond memories of the game, as it didn't go on to run out of ideas like most franchises. Because of the lack of any type of new content, I had completely forgotten about this game. Until recently, I saw someone talking about the game. And immediately, I went to Steam to acquire this gem. And before I go on about the game, I need to talk about how the game's presented. The house is almost completely pitch black, and there's a variety of noises played that make you feel so uneasy. And I feel like this benefits the game from the anxiety of what is soon to come. And the visual overlay of static. It gives a very 90s VHS type effect, and with that, let's start the game. Oh yeah, by the way, I am currently sick if my voice sounds bad right now. TattleTail starts with you, a child, in their bedroom, and for some reason you jump really high. Even though there really isn't a reason for jumping in this game, as any good child, we decide to sneak into the basement and open our Christmas presents early. Which, of course, why are we spoiling any sort of surprise our parents want to give us? As we move on to the basement, we open our present, and we see our new toy, a TattleTail.
Oh yeah.
You're in big trouble.
Oh god, he's so loud.
Why is there a fucking Furby on my screen?
TattleTail quite obviously took a lot of inspiration from Furbies, which you can see from when the game is set in the design of the TattleTail. The first night of the game isn't very difficult. This teaches you the mechanics of how TattleTail works. It teaches you that TattleTail needs groomed, fed, and charged, and he'll make a lot of noise if he doesn't get what he wants. He'll also start screaming if it's too dark, which sound in this game matters quite a lot. So after we take care of TattleTail's needs for the night, we wrap him back up and we go to bed. But on our way back, phone in the kitchen begins to ring.
I'm screaming if any of you want to see this dog.
Don't answer the phone. Well, you can't tell me what to do. What are you, my mom?
When you pick up the phone, we hear grinding noises coming from the other end, and you'll notice that the front door is also being left wide open. Someone you don't know has found their way into your house.
The door's open now. What the hell?
This dog. I love him.
Night 2 starts out with you hearing a clunking noise in the basement, so you go to investigate. Arriving in the basement, you notice that the washing machine is turned on. TattleTail stuck in the washing machine, and you rescue him. Now you get to play with TattleTail. So you search out for a vase to play with TattleTail. Upon finding a vase, you may notice some signs that might lead to a trap, such as a light in the room pointing directly at a vase behind a barely open door. But you decide, and play with the vase anyway. When the vase breaks, the lights flicker out. But luckily, there's a flashlight that's able to help you. Which, this flashlight is like really bad. You shake the flashlight over 5 times and in 10 seconds you're needed to shake the light again. But every time you shake the light, you make a lot of noise which attracts unwanted attention. Back to the game. You pick up your flashlight and quickly rush to pack up TattleTail once more, when you spot Mama. Mama TattleTail is such an interesting antagonist to me. All she wants is her children, which includes your TattleTail, and the way she works is really scary. Mama TattleTail is attracted to loud sounds, and you can only move when you're not looking at her. So when TattleTail is talking, or when you need to refresh your flashlight, this will attract Mama TattleTail, and when you directly look at Mama TattleTail, she will disable your flashlight, which causes TattleTail to get scared of the dark. After spotting Mama, you again rush to pack TattleTail away and go to sleep for the night. Waking up in night 3, you immediately hear grinding noises familiar to last night in the basement. When you find a trail of eggs leading to Mama TattleTail, and when you insert a tape into Mama TattleTail, she tells the story of how she was able to track TattleTail down.
The children thought that Mama would never find them as long as she couldn't see them. Turn the page. But Mama could still hear the children. The pitter-patter of their little feet led Mama right to them. Turn the page. Then Mama found the children, every last one, and put them right back to bed.
After she explains her story, you hear familiar laughter from upstairs. It's TattleTail, and he's left a mess in front of the Christmas tree.
Oh my god.
So you decide to pick up TattleTail and take him to Mama TattleTail. As you get to the basement again, you see that Mama has disappeared. This is an amazing piece of tension to me, because we have no idea what Mama is capable of yet. We have not seen her actively out to kill us, so we don't know what she'll do. After seeing Mama has disappeared, you quickly repackage TattleTail and go upstairs to clean up TattleTail's mess, when suddenly the lights are out, your flashlight dies, and you can hear the grinding noise of Mama TattleTail, and her red eyes cut through the darkness. Despite the stress I felt, I was able to pull myself together and clean up the mess and get to bed and end the third night. You wake up on the night of December 23rd to the sound of chattering coming from the garage.
I hear him. Where is he?
Hear them. Crawl. Oh.
Looking into the noise, you can see your TattleTail talking to a strange, yellow-coloured TattleTail, which, for the sake of simplicity, yellow TattleTail will now be called Yaddle, mostly because I don't want to say the whole word, and writing it on the script takes like an extra couple seconds that I don't want to waste. And when you pick up TattleTail, he asks to play a game of hide and seek with his friend. So you activate Yaddle, and the lights go off. Yaddle is gone, and Mama has decided to join in on the game. This is when TattleTail gets really difficult. You're to play hide and seek, where you have to survive Mama TattleTail, and then find Yaddle to start the next wave. You're expected to use everything you've learned up to this point. You have to groom, feed, and charge TattleTail to make him happy, or else he'll start throwing a tantrum, alerting Mama to your location.
Mama's looking after you.
You have to do this 3 times, with each round getting longer in time. The first round is 30 seconds, the second is a whole minute, and the last is a whole minute and 30 seconds. Always remember that when Mama TattleTail is trying to approach you, you'll hear her coming. When she's in range to kill, she'll make a grinding noise.
No more mama.
And any noise highlighted by the symbol at the top right will make her attack and kill you. I feel like the best way to get past this is you have to stay calm and don't let her corner you.
Be a treat. Give me a
I really
treat.
like cutscenes in this game.
Give me a treat. Give me a treat. Give me a treat. Give me a treat.
Well, let's just ignore my advice. After surviving 3 rounds, we have to go to the basement and meet up again with Yaddle. He is where Mama once stood, and he gives you a VHS tape, and you go to your room and play it.
TattleTail, that's me. Nom, 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 nom.
Mama's coming.
Playtime for Eve.
This ad freaks me out for a few reasons. The ad is very brightly lit, giving you a more welcoming feeling, but because the room is mostly white, it makes you feel unease. The ad's music also creeps me out, which is supposed to be a theme for a children's cartoon. But it's become so warped that you probably wouldn't notice it at first. Then when you flick through the channels to find Mama, she moves. And when you flick through the channels again to try find her, you see Mama standing over a corpse. She leaves again. When you locate her for the final time, you see her on top of another body, and then the tape ends. You wake up to TattleTail on your desk screaming at you to wake up.
Wake up,
Terrifying.
wake up, wake up.
And when you pick up TattleTail, he tells you he's having a party for Mama. So you go to the basement, where there are more TattleTail, and he wants you to find the others. So you go upstairs, but find Mama TattleTail, who wants to intervene on what they have planned. By avoiding Mama and not making noise, you're able to grab Yaddle and get him to the basement with the others, doing the same in the garage with the TattleTail. Then TattleTail asks you to grab party supplies. So you pick him up, and he asks for snacks. So you grab cupcakes and bring them to the basement. Then, TattleTail needs some festive lights. So you go to the Christmas tree and take the lights from the tree. You deliver them to the basement. Then, they need candles from the kitchen. So you grab them and you take them to the basement. TattleTail then asks to rejoin the group, and they begin the ritual. But Mama steps in at the last second and steals the candles, which begins the ending of the game. Mama has stolen the candles. You're locked in the basement with Mama. You need to find the candles hidden in the vases around the basement. To get through this, you have to break vases, which will create a sound while Mama stalks you in the basement. After collecting all 5 of the candles, you deliver them to the ritual once more, and relight them. Just to observe the ritual and break the tape in order to free yourself of Mama TattleTail, ending the horrors that your character has witnessed.
Destroy the tape.
Yeah, damn.
The house is quiet.
Huh. Go to bed, sure.
TattleTail are all wrapped up, and now you go to bed for Christmas morning. On Christmas Day, you wake up early to open your presents to find TattleTail, ready to play once more.
Now, if I remember, everything should be good. Right?
Presents for you.
Let's go!
He gifts you a new flashlight that is stronger than your old one, and you go to wake up your mum to celebrate Christmas.
Wake up, Mom, we've got to do Christmas stuff together.
Wake up, Mom, I got a golden flashlight.
The game is so short, like, I beat the game in under an hour, but I believe TattleTail is better short, as they aren't trying to fill the game with more stuff to give it a more expensive price tag. It does what it wanted to do. And that's why I believe TattleTail works so well. It doesn't drag on for too long, and if you wanted to get the ending I got, you would need to look out for yourself, as it's really difficult, but also really fun. But I would like to take a second to say thank you so much for 100 subscribers, which, in the grand scheme of YouTube, it's really nothing. But like in an alley, 100 is a lot. So again, thank you. I hope to keep impressing everyone while I ramble on about the games I love. Next week is either going to be Signalis or mouthwashing, so keep a lookout for that. That's all for now. Have a good week.